With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gawds. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 30, 10, touchdown, Packers. From one end zone to the other, 101 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you'd better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
Ready? 60 outlaw. You draw quarter.
They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
61. Match box play.
On second down now. It's Henderson.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Back. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Hey, high 7. Now.
On 3rd and 2, Warner. They got a man. It's Woods. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
Ready. 80 weapon. I got it.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. On 2nd down. It's Brown, and this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
General West. Hey, Charlie. Hey. Now.
From the gun on 3rd down. Warner, man open, it's Cup. He's got it. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Mike, 55. Go.
Check, 55 to Mike.
Greystone, Travis.
55 to Mike. Check pass. Jim.
Go. Check over.
Warner. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks, 42 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30. Line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the back, watch the back.
30. Protein spill.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go.
On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Go.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
These two teams all tied after 1. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Echo.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
60 Pittsburgh. Topper. 5.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And they'll get this down to the 10. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
10 2 soft.
Ready? Watch 42. Check 42.
Two.
Single.
And Woods has it complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That's it. That's it. Big hit.
Brings up second down.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll try and sneak it here. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Kurt Warner with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, that's complete to Sharp. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Throwing is Rodgers. They complete it to Hill. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 23 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Pollard. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Hope. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 10-yard touchdown run as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
We got this.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really really well. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, Rams.
Warner will lead him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Here's Henderson. And an alley to run. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
90 Wolf. Watch the 61. Matchbox lights. Get it.
Play action. It's Warner. This will be caught by Brown. I call it no gain there on the first down play. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Take the ball.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Check. 55 to Mike. Check. 55 to Mike. 3 buzz. 3 buzz. Check. 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 Let's go.
Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd down, it's Brown. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. Zerline's kick is up and through. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
He'll get this one to Cobb, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He's at the 30. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for L.A. 61 yards that time on the ground. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Henderson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 78 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point right down the middle. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for L.A. 59 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They'll run on first down. It's Henderson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Greystone, travel. Under 10, 10. What? Deep river, deep river.
A play fake. Now Warner. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods there to make the grab. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
A About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe
it's caught inside the 25. 39 yards there, a big one. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Chance.
Protein spill. Check right. Watch it, divide.
Go. Kill.
That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Topper! Smoke! Pilot, 64, weak.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
Hey, Wahoo!
Get this?
Watch it. Yep. Snap.
From the gun on 3rd down, Warner. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun to give to Henderson. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. They run once more with Henderson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd down.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Come on, set, 50, plant. Hey, team 6.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Mike 55. Hey, watch the slap.
Go. 5.
Out of the gun, here's Warner. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Go. Shoot.
On 1st and 10, Warner. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is caught. And he'll get into the